On today's menu, a recipe so delicious and so easy, it just might possibly make it to the weekly menu. Sun-dried tomato pasta. Lei Homa, that's how's it going in Cantonese. I'm Yeung from youngmancooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. This recipe is incredibly delicious and it's really easy to put together. Let's begin. Bring a pot of water to boil for the pasta. Two to 3 pieces of garlic, peeled. About 20 grams fresh basil. Set some basil aside for garnish. Blender. These are delicious sun-dried tomatoes, and this is about a 315 ml jar. We're going to use all of this in the blender just so that it can actually blend, but this is good for, I would say, 2 to 3 portions. 315 ml jar sun-dried tomatoes. Basil. Garlic. This is a delicious gluten-free pasta that's made out of corn that I really enjoy. But of course, for this recipe, you can use whatever pasta you like. Cook the pasta to package instructions. In this case, I'm using 150 grams of spaghetti. Stir the pasta occasionally to keep them from sticking. Non-stick pan. Medium heat. 1/3 cup almonds. Toast the almonds in the dry pan for a couple of minutes. Add the almonds to the blender. When the pasta is done, add about a 1/4 cup of pasta water to the blender. Strain out the noodles and set aside. Pinch of dried oregano. Generous pinch of salt. A pinch of crushed pepper flakes. Blend on medium-high for about 30 seconds. Transfer the mixture to a container. Actually, I think this is probably much more than 2 to 3 portions, but you can keep this in the fridge, use maybe in the next few weeks, or you can freeze it as well. Pan back on medium heat. Drizzle of olive oil. Pasta. About a 1/4 cup of the pesto. Give it a stir and add a splash of water. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Turn off the heat and add in the reserved basil. Plate. Fresh cracked pepper. By the way, if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, be sure to do so and tag me if you make any of the recipes from the cooking show here on YouTube. We also have a weekly newsletter that goes out where I share some of the special ingredients or special kitchen tools that I use here on the show, but don't get a chance to mention. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check those out. You can now enjoy this delicious recipe with absolute confidence. This is going to be really delicious. Just from that first bite, you get this really rich tomato flavor. The sun-dried tomatoes really gives it this incredibly earthy, almost like a roasted tomato kind of flavor. And then of course, tomato and basil goes incredibly well together. You get that delicious aromatic experience from the fresh basil. And you also taste that delicious garlic, and it's a little bit salty, it's a little bit peppery, it has a little bit of heat from those crushed pepper flakes. And you can see that paste really just sticking on all of those noodles, thanks to the help of some of those almonds that has that kind of fattiness, and as well as the oil that was used to marinate the sun-dried tomatoes. And of course, the pasta water that has some of that starch that really helps kind of thicken that paste and gives it this glossy coating on the noodles. You get that little punch of aromatic flavor from the oregano as well. One thing I absolutely love about making stuff like this is because that paste is good enough for multiple portions, and you just keep that in the fridge up to a few weeks. You can definitely pull that out, or you can freeze it, and you have something really easy, really delicious, and doesn't take very much time at all if you already have the paste on hand. Not only is this dish just visually stunning, and I love the rustic look of it, and that kind of reddish glow packed with delicious flavor, super easy to put together, super easy to make. It's definitely a very weekday friendly meal. It's recipes like this that gets me so excited about making food at home, right in your very own kitchen. Absolutely love it. If you love easy and delicious recipes like I do, then definitely check out the Vegan Ramen Cookbook or the Cook with Confidence Cookbook. This has most of the favorite recipes from the cooking show here on YouTube. If you'd like to take a sneak peek inside the book or order your signed copy, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check that out. As always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.